Who's up in the top-down view? I'm not really sure what's upon the bar. Sure, I've seen your song. I'm humming alone.
Yeah, good pass, Rodney.
Ah,
Finish.
nice. You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in. I'm trying to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game.
Oh, that's you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineups are just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Hart. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Lonzo Ball out there with Paul George. And it's Bird. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pacers, they've got Anthony. Jokic is out there with Sean Kemp. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Outside, Ball. Outside, George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2 on Ginobili.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
This is his first free throw of the game. 2 shots. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
The best shot maker in this league? It might just be Kyrie Irving.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Bird. A special move before the shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another whistle, and he's got to be careful with his foul situation.
Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Ginobili. And here is Ball. And here's Bird for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Well, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
In the corner, it's Bird. Traps in the tray. Bird's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a great job fighting through the screen.
Oh, great communication there, setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
The pass to Ball. Popped up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to George. Lock at 6. Here's Shaq. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. On the wing, Irving, defended by George. Irving passes to Jokic. Anthony kicks to Kemp. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by George.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Bird. No good with the elbow jumper. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Stojakovic. Excellent D there from Ball. Outside, George. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Irving against George. And it's sent back by O'Neal. They recover it. To the middle. Here's Irving. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Ball with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Now here's Irving. Outside Anthony. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Wembanyama passes to Bird. Here's Shaq. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq here, but didn't matter.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-hustling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
On its way from Irving for 2. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Boston leading by 6. George passes to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Kemp.
Just enough resistance to force them. It's barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Oh, the sturdy frame from Jokic allows him to put up the shot through contact.
Now here's Ball. And the shot is good. Bird's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Kemp against Wembanyama. Good defense by Wembanyama.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. Here's Irving. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Anthony, and off the glass. That one's good. Anthony's got 6.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
And George kicks the shot. George against Stojakovic. A nice shot by George.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now, here is Irving. He's got 6.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kyrie Irving.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Bird outside. Passes it to Wembanyama. Over Kemp. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Inside. Jokic, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Lonzo Ball out there with Paul George. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bird in at the small forward. And that one's good, Jokic.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Bird outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Kemp. Rebounded by Kemp.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Ginobili kicks to Irving. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 4. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Boston, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Now here's Irving. He's got 8. Over George. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that roof.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much much size you're giving up, he feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Here's Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Outside O'Neal. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
And it's Irving missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's the lob to the hoop, and then Kemp slams it in.
Beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Wembanyama passes to George. O'Neal inside. He's covered by Ginobili. Shaq with the bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Now the pass to Jokic. Outside Irving. Pass to Ginobili. Puts one up from 19. Excellent D there from Ball. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And hustle paid off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Shaq against Jokic. No good. Shaq with some nice D. Bird finds Ball. Back to Bird. Passes the ball. For 3. They grab their own miss. And that one's good by Shaq.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Kemp against Wembanyama. Kemp can't hit. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Bird. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 9 points for Larry Bird.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Ginobili kicks to Jokic. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And Jokic helps them both. And some changes here for the Celtics. Andre Drummond comes in for Shaq. And it's Anderson in for Bird. Down low. Anthony, the pass to Jokic. Jokic so good in traffic.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
And that one's good, George.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Anthony against Anderson. Anthony's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Nobody near George. Here's Wembanyama. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
Pacers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And Anthony drops them both. Boston leading by 11. Hardaway passes to Wembanyama. Hardaway against Irving. And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's Anthony. He's got 8. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And George kicks to Drummond. And a deep 3 from Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Celtics, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. So with Jordan on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Nikola Jokic. Ginobili out there with Irving. And it's Anthony. And it's Kemp in at the 4. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. O'Neal finds Bird. Now O'Neal. Jokic defending. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Here's Shaq following the basket by Jokic. George, that's a two-pointer, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Zinkas is checked in for Shaq. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Irving from long range. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Paul George with the steal. Ball feeling it out a bit. Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis, and that one is good. Ginobili's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, wow, 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Ball, the pass to Bird. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now here's Kemp. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now, the first time out called here for Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now, here's Ball. To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Ball.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Jokic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And this is his second trip to the line of the game.
Carmelo Anthony.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now, here is George. 16 points for him. And there's the pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one misses. Mike Conley's checked in for the Pacers. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 11. High arcing shot.
And how about the D there from George, one of the premier two-way players in our league.
That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Boston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Ball kicks to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Count that bucket. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Got a piece of it. Kemp. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Bird. And again, it's Boston converting.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Ginobili. 9 points in the game so far.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Kemp. The Pacers pull it in.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Anthony for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Celtics passing it around. Passes it to Wembanyama. Over Kemp. Wembanyama heads the bucket. Wembanyama has got 10 points.
And nothing you can do about that. This rookie Wembanyama is just so composed under pressure.
Ginobili outside. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. The 10-footer misses off the right iron. Now Jokic over Wembanyama. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Anderson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Bird. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Hardaway in at the guard position. Bird with the bucket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Fontecchio. Shot clock at 6. Irving way outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Anderson kicks to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Indiana making some changes. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. And O'Connor's subbed in for Anthony. Pacers trail by 12. Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Hardaway finds Anderson. Bird outside. Hits it from three-point range. Bird's got 19 points.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Ginobili outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Wembanyama passes to Hardaway, and the shot goes down. Hardaway has got his first points in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the Pacers call time here. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Now here's Ginobili. Poked away. Stolen by Bird. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Anderson dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Bird. And the basket is good. 21 points for Larry Bird.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anderson against Ginobili. Can they get it? Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 21. Irving with it. The pass to Fontecchio. 6 to shoot. The 3. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. And Indiana making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in.
At the line for the Pacers, Kyrie Irving.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bird outside. Shoots over Jordan. Drains it from 17 feet out. Bird's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Stojakovic against Bird. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here is Hardaway. Anderson outside. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Timeout called the Pacers.
All right, fans, who wants a free T-shirt?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Shaq. David, what's the status?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. A very unlucky break considering the playoffs are just getting started. Kevin, hopefully he doesn't miss any time.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some fouls.
And here is Irving, after Penny Hardaway just hit the three. Irving drives in.
Taking it right to the defense. Kyrie goes on the drive, stays agile, and gets the whistle.
Team foul. At the line for Indiana, Kyrie Irving.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Andre Drummond's checked in for Wembanyama. Paul George comes in for Bird. And it's Anderson in for Lonzo Ball. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 1:20 left to play in the final quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shaquille O'Neal.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And here's George, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by George.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conley, banked in off the glass.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Funds under both our names, like sharing our lunch behind the bungalows when we were young.
This is an orchestra.
Concrete.